just here to win. We're here to dominate. I don't like to question what you think the record gonna be. Well, shoot, I really want to say we're gonna win it all. Because that's the way I think. But that gets controversial. Then I put y'all on the hook. And I don't know if y'all built for that right now. We're going through this summer to see if you built for that.
Their season opener. He shared some of the challenges he's already faced since taking over the program. Sanders telling our Joel Klatt that Colorado was, quote, a mess. He's had to challenge players to get rid of what he calls, quote, foolishness and junk. Deion also says he doesn't want to win only a few more games than last year, but, quote, I want it all and I want it now.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Clay checking in, coming at y'all guys with another video for today. I would like to welcome you guys to another episode of, Sports All Day. And for this episode, we will be talking sports, we will be talking football, and, we will be talking about, them Colorado Buffaloes. So, I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but lately, Deion Sanders, he have, placed the expectation for this year for the Colorado Buffaloes. He expecting something. He's expecting the Colorado Buffalo to achieve a certain achievement this year. And the achievement that he's going for this year is the national championship. Deion said he don't want to win next year. He said he don't want to win, the year after next year. Deion said he want to win now. Prime time say he going for it all right now. He's not waiting. He want to win the big game, the national championship right now. That's the expectation, prime time is going in this season with, And I gotta give my opinion on, what I think about, what prime time said, And first of all, I want to say this, man. Do I think prime time? I want to say this, right? What I think about the expectation, prime time had placed over the Colorado Buffs, I think, the expectation is too early. I think, that expectation is way too early, because I'm gonna tell you why I think, that expectation is way too early. First of all, I want to say this, man. When you talking about winning the big game, the national championship, I want to say this, man. Studying my years of playing and watching teams that have been victorious, that have won numerous championships, one thing I learned is, championships are not won. Championships are earned. Let me say that again. Championships are not won. Championships are earned. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I say what I say. Let me explain why I say that. Because you just can't just step on the field and earn a championship. First of all, you got to get to the championship game first. You can step on the field and win some games, Let's just be honest. You can step on the field without preparation and win some games, because it's going to be some teams that ain't prepping just like you ain't prepping. But when you start getting in them serious games, where, the other team is well invested just as much as you gonna have to really like be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared. Like, you just can't step on the field any kind of way with those type of teams. And that's why I say championships are earned, they not won. You know, earning a championship, it don't start week 10, it don't start week 11. Earning a championship starts right after, man, I'ma just say this, earning a championship starts now. Earning a championship starts now. You can't start tomorrow. You can't start the day after tomorrow. You gotta start now. Earning a championship, it starts summer workouts. Earning a championship carry on to fall camp. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Putting in, what it's gonna take to be champions. That's what I mean when I say you got to earn a championship. You just can't walk on the field and expect to be victorious, in a championship game. That just don't happen. When you see teams like Alabama, Nick Saban, and Kirby Smart with Georgia, when you see them teams stand on them podiums as champions, the smile on their faces, you can look on their faces and tell, they put a lot into that. What they put a lot into accomplish what they accomplished. A lot went into that. So if you ask me, from what I've been seeing, is Colorado Buffaloes investing that much into, the expectation that Primetime had placed on them? I would say no. I would say no. I don't think Primetime can win the big game. And I say that because I know as a player, I know it take more than just talent to be champions. It take more than just talent. Like, you're gonna have to really you're gonna have to really like put that work in to be champions. It take more than just talent. And I'm pretty sure any athletes who watch this video, they can vouch. It take more than talent to win championships. I'm pretty sure if you're a football fan and you've been watching, the game of football for so long, to the point where you can recognize, teams that are way talent than other teams, but they still lost the game. I'm gonna give you an example. You notice some teams, like, they be way athletic than the other team. Like they talent be off the roof. But the other team, you can tell that they in shape, they organized, and they disciplined. Meaning, they gonna come out and they gonna do what they do, and they gonna give you everything they got. They not gonna be catching cramps. They not gonna be, show fatigue and weakness. While you got the other team over here, they talented, but every 4 or 5 plays, they got a player on the ground catching the cramp. Every 4 or 5 plays, they got a player committing a penalty because they out of shape and they're not thinking because they're tired. See, that's the type of stuff that I be talking about. That's the type of stuff that you see when hard work beats talent. And I'm telling you, it's gonna take more than just talent to win a championship. you know. So I look at the Colorado Buffs and I see a whole lot of talent. But are they gonna be ready? Are they gonna put in the work consistently to be ready? You know, I see some work being put in, but I also see a whole lot of playing also. So I don't think they're gonna be ready. And just to look at Deion's resume, like, you know, he was pretty good at Jackson State, but Deion still failed to win the big game at Jackson State. Like let's not forget that. Like, Deion failed to win the big game at Jackson State twice. He lost both his bowl games at Jackson State. So if you ask me, you know, do Colorado got a chance of winning that championship? I would tell you no. You know, because I'm a little past the hype. You know, the hype is meant to sell tickets. You know, it's a whole lot of teams being hyped up. I remember, you know, a couple years back, you know, Georgia was hyped up, #1 in the country. The first game of the year was Alabama. You know, they was rocking the buzz. You know, Raider making all the noise. Went down there to tussle to Alabama and got slaughtered. You know, so the hype is gonna sell the ticket. But when it's game time, man, you gotta come. You gotta show up. You know, you gotta show up. You can't talk. You gotta show up. So it probably is Colorado Buffalo gonna show up. Like right now, I don't think so. But you know, we'll see at the season. You know, go along. Colorado Buff, they got TCU first game. They got a real test the first game. Like, TCU might be the begin. TCU might crush them, and that might be their whole season. That one game, you know, they can. I don't see this happen to a whole lot of teams starting off. They build themselves up, you know. They be confident, and then that first game they get slaughtered, man. That set the tone for the whole season. So Colorado Buff, man, they got a real test their first game, TCU. Gonna see how this go though, man. But yeah, that's all I got for the video. That's how I feel about prime time and national championship talk, you know. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all get in the comment box. So I like the video, subscribe to the channel. I want to say this, man. You know, in the athletes, man, y'all go to the description box. You know, we will be providing, you know, training, scouting, and recruiting service, you know, if you feel like, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, if any athletes, if y'all need, you know, training, scouting, and recruiting service, you know, check out the link in the description box. That's a link that will take you directly to CET Scouting and Recruiting website. You know, you can go in there, you know, check out the information that's on there, you know. And if you see anything that could you know, be beneficial towards you and moving your career to the next level, man, don't be hesitant to reach out, man. We are here for you, you know. And we also will be doing like highlight tapes. And like a couple guys, you know, I've been seeing this going on. Like a whole lot of guys. Y'all have a couple clips on these internet sources, and that's cool, you know. But it's nothing like your own highlight tape that you can actually put in front of these coaches. You know, say the coach a lot of hard work of going through all that little film, all them athletes on the website, and you putting your film directly in front of them. You know, that's what I wish I would have did. Like, I wish I would have took out the time and put, you know, myself in front of the coaches instead of, you know, instead of thinking just because I'm putting up a big number, they're gonna find me. You know, it's a whole lot of athletes in this world, man. It's a whole lot of high school, you know, and coaches don't, like, it's hard, you know, trying to look at everybody. So it's best, you know, just to get you a little highlight reel, highlight film, and put it in front of the coaches. And you know, we're here to assist you with that. You know, so like I said, man, CT Scouting Training, CT Scouting and Recruitment, y'all go check it out. If y'all need some assistance, don't be hesitant to reach out. That's all I got for this video. You know, I'll see y'all guys next video. And yeah.